Welcome to another video from the Outdoor Analyst. Guys, I've got a fun one for you. It's been a while and I didn't know how long I could hold off on this video because life's about to get really crazy. So I figured I'm just gonna do my favorite fixed blades of 2022 now. I don't plan on picking anything else up till the end of the year, or at least not having enough time to really mess with it and put it on a list. So here we go. I'm not going to go in a price order by any means. This is all going to be kind of my excitement level. And I think that's where this is going to be pretty fun. Now, some of these knives I have owned before, but I'm just going to show you the ones I picked up this year. At least I'm fairly certain it's all been this year. So here we go. Let's start with number 10. I think I've got 10 here. We'll see. This is going to be the Papa Bear knives. I believe this is called the Hunter's EDC. That's what it's called. That's it. Nice little Kydex. This is a 86.7. Oh no, this is actually 80 CRV2 steel. Nice and thin, 4-inch blade. Very, very ergonomic handle. This little thin thing has been fishing with me all year long. I'm pretty sure I picked this up at the beginning of the year, and I've just absolutely loved it. It has been fishing, oh my gosh, almost every day of the summer here, which is a lovely thing to say. I am not ashamed in any way to say that. So yeah, awesome knife. Papa Bear Knives, custom maker, has his own website, papabearknives.com. Awesome, check him out. Really, really cool. I have loved this knife. The next knife on the list, this is about, I think it cost me like 120 bucks. So take that. This is a Tops, the Fieldcraft 3.5. This thing I have freaking loved this year. $120 knife. This is $10.95. Wow. Really, really cool. I love the Kydex sheath. It's so easy to go with you. Has a fire steel. Comes with a whistle too. I keep the fire steel with it. And there's no Shango notch, which is lovely. You actually have a 90-degree spine up here. Super cool. It's a fairly thin knife, but I just find myself carrying this all the time outside on the property. It's just really, really nice to have. So, and $10.95, yes, it does rust. It does patina. I've had to clean this one off a few times. It's still got some stains and stuff on it. It's doing great. Holds a good edge. I actually like the heat treats at Tops. So, win. Number 9. Great knife. I'm just going to pull this one out here. This is going to be the newest out of the bunch, I think. Papa Bear Knives Essential in the Scandi grind. Nice leather sheath. I don't know if I'm gonna get all these sheaths in here. Might have to move those out. But my goodness, I've loved this knife. This is a great piece. 80 CRV2, a really good steel. I just love it. I've had a lot of fun in the last few months, really. Actually, I think it's just the last maybe about a full month on this, just making a lot of fires out back. And it has done just immaculately well. Really, really comfy, beautifully done. Another custom knife. Yes, Papa Bear Knives. I'm going to stop with the customs, trust me. But those were just two that I got to be honest, they're on my top 10. Absolutely loved them. Had a blast this year with them. Next one on excitement level, probably going to be this LT Wright Jesmic C. It is an AEBL, has a nice little dangler drop loop sheath on there from JRE Industries. This is a great knife. I just saw this Desert Ironwood burl, and for goodness, the price and brass pins, it just had everything that I love in a little knife. And I've had this knife before in a different like G10. This is much lighter than the G10 just because it's a nice wood handle. Such an awesome piece. I've really, really enjoyed it. I've made a lot of little fires just out of, one stick fires. It's so cool to do that, especially with a smaller knife. This thing feather sticks like a dream. I can't believe someone said feather sticking's stupid. I never feather stick. Well, who cares? Dude, I live in the Midwest, man. Everything's wet. Feather sticking's the only way to get stuff going. Do you need to? No, I can find stuff on the ground, but so much fun. And why not do it when you have the best knives to do it? Next one, backpacking knife. This thing it's been around, done a lot of miles with me. LT Wright Pronghorn in CPM 3V. This little Scandi is awesome. It's kind of thick, yet it's still thin enough to do food out backpacking, and it's small enough just to be super light. Oh, I love this knife. I guess this makes it number 5. Yeah, this is my 5th favorite, I guess. Excitement level's still really high for this thing. It maybe should be higher, but it is such a good knife. I just had such a fun time with it, and it is done immaculate in the backcountry. I couldn't have asked for more. Backpacking trips, kayak trip. Oh my gosh, super, super awesome. This one, I've had this knife probably 4 times. This is the Dark Timber 1911 Elite. This is probably the 4th one I've had. I'm just gonna keep this one. I love it. It's an oversized handle. Getting around the camera here. Tough on the right hand. Woohoo! It is so fun just to go out in the woods with this thing. I took this on a kayak trip the other week. So good. And it's amazing at woodwork, at just cutting utility stuff, hitting the belt, hit the property. It's a great knife. CPM 3V, is it perfect? No. Should you pay over list price? No. Awesome knife though. Really, really enjoy it. And it has just been a lot of fun. The LT Wright GNS is gonna be number 4 for me. I've had this knife several times. I just wanted it in something really basic. This is the 01. It's a basic black micarta, just like the LT Wright pronghorn black micarta. Didn't even realize I had both those in the same material. Nice JRE dangler. It's made a lot of fires this year. It's done immaculate on the property, the backyard. It's been awesome. I love the GNS. It's super ergonomic. It's thin enough to do food still, and yet also great for the backcountry, which makes it a true belt knife for me. Amazing belt knife. Amazing belt knife. Oh, I've really gone for the belt knives this year. I've just loved them. They've been too good. All right, next one on the excitement level. It's got to be one. Unfortunately, this one's like out of production. This is the American Knife Company Denali. Now, I found this one, I think, on like Arizona Trading, something like that. Website where they put up old knives. They're super crazy customs. This thing was wicked cheap on there. And I always wanted this back in the day. I never pulled the trigger because I always thought it was just a little small. But this thing is like 9 inches of freaking woodworking glory. Splitting logs is immaculate with this knife. And as little, if you need to do feather sticks, it's one of the best big knives to do it because it's light and incredibly balanced. This is one of the best balanced knives I've ever had. Excitement level, it's number 3 on the list, and it's a big, beefy beast. I guess I'll kind of stick it down here. Maybe it'll fit. It'll fit. Woohoo! I should have tried this beforehand. Man, I love this thing. It is just a beautiful piece of A2 tool steel, and it's done really, really well. Held a great edge, no chipping, no bending. Man, I've had some big knives bend on me this year for the first time. That is just annoying. It's so annoying when the heat treat's bad and it won't bend back, it won't snap back. Just shows me I've had some issues, and it's just disturbing. So when you get a nice knife, and you put it through some horrible twisted stuff, it pops right back the way it should. Mote pende, it's beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Oh, seeing trash out there, thrown around for tons of money, just annoys the living death out of me. So, love this knife. Now, number 2 is a cheap knife, sort of relatively speaking. It is an Essie RB3, this nice little leather sheath. Number 2 on my hype list. I have used this knife like crazy. And the stone wash, I think this is stone wash or a tumble, whatever it is, held up really, really well, to be honest. You know, this knife is not the most ergonomic, but it's freaking ergonomic. And it's a great size. It's kind of like that perfect, I got some junk on there. Well, no surprise. It's just the perfect size for a belt knife, for something small. Pop on your belt, pop in your pocket still. More along the lines of like cargo pocket, to be honest with you. But I throw this in the tackle box. This thing's gotten a ton of use this year. And for being, under $100, depending where you find it and whatever sort of sale you get it on, this is the best, most favorite knife from Essie right now in my mind. It's ergonomic, handle scales were a little bit of LT Wright love, and so good. All right, what's the best knife of the year for me? Hands down, no questions asked, it is the Winkler belt knife. This is an incredible sheath system, Kydex and leather. This is an incredible knife. I have loved this. It's 80 CRV2. This is not a special steel. It has just gone with me everywhere. It's my favorite belt knife. Without a doubt, get yourself a Winkler. They're thick. They're not perfect. You can check out my review on this. But it is my favorite belt knife. It is by far the best weight for the ergonomics. It's light. It can do everything. Taking this on a lot of trips, and it just doesn't disappoint. Heat treat's great. Edge holding's pretty decent. 80 CRV2 is nothing to scoff at, and this coating has kept it rust-free, and it's been in a lot of water. And that is just, it's just a win. Super cool taper tang on there. Man, get yourself a Winkler. Top knife of the year. This is not a new knife. It is a knife that everybody should own, though. So I don't know if I can set that in there, maybe. I don't know. Cover some blades. Someone's probably going to get mad. You're touching steel on steel. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Anyway, I hope you like this. These aren't all new knives. Most of them have been in production for a long time. Couple customs. These pop up all the time on the website for Papa Bear knives. Dark Timber, yeah, you'll never find that. They stopped making this version a long time ago, and I wouldn't really, I don't know, wouldn't go after it anymore. But anyway, hope you had a great time with this video. These are all my recommends, my favorite knives of the year, for fixed blades at least. Check out the outdooranalyst.com. There's some affiliate links on there. Gotta say that. Feel free to buy anything off there. On Amazon, we get a small kickback. It's cool. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. This is just a fun video for me. I love doing it every year. I'm going to do this continually, whether it's 5 knives, 10 knives, rather it's 2 knives. These are my favorites. I think these are awesome. I don't think any one of these will ever disappoint anybody. And they're just, man, they're fun to use. So get out there, get outside. Yeah, if you live in the city, that's fine. Go grab some wood from the gas station and have some fun whittling. Nobody cares. Just have a great time. There we go. If this is my last video for a little while, life's about to get insane. In a good way, but totally insane. I wish you guys all a happy 2022, and you know, I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.